Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to run an online challenge but really don't know how to get started, or you don't know how to use it to grow your coaching business? Well, if that's the case, then this video is for you.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the Marketing Shaman, and I help coaches and healers create their first or next 10K payday, where they go out there and they generate $10,000 for their coaching or their healing business in under 30 days. And you can get started on that journey with us down here below in the description by grabbing your perfect profitable presentation pack right now. And in this video, we're going to be talking about online challenges. We're going to be talking about what they are. We're going to be talking about how you can use them. And most importantly, we're going to be talking about how you can take an online challenge and turn it into new clients for your coaching or your healing business very, very quickly. Without any further ado, let's head into this video. All right, so let's talk about the power of online challenges. Challenges are insanely powerful, mainly because a challenge is going to be a lot of workshops stacked on top of each other. Usually at a challenge, you're going to have, workshops that are going to be back-to-back days, and you're usually going to go out there on those back-to-back days and you're going to be working with people. Now, obviously, since it's going to be a challenge, it should be set up to where you're challenging someone to reach a specific level, during that challenge, or reach a specific thing during that challenge. But ultimately, right, when you look at it above 40,000 foot level, you're going to look down and notice that each day that you're going into that challenge, you're pretty much running a workshop, which is allowing you to put on back to back to back to back as many as you want workshops that you can stack on top of each other, ultimately helping you gain influence, gain trust, and ultimately have more opportunity to sign up and help the people that are at the challenge. Before I start breaking down exactly how you can go and put on an online challenge the right way and breaking down the specific steps and things that you can do to have success with your next online challenge, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing coaches and healers how they can go out there and make more money, specifically reach their first or their next 10K payday in under 30 days or less. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so now we know what an online challenge is, or what a challenge is. Let's go and start talking about how we're going to start putting one together. And before we start putting together a challenge and inviting anybody to it, we got to have a theme. So similar to a workshop or similar to any profitable presentation that we run, we want to make sure that we have a theme. So when we look at putting on any profitable presentation or virtual event, we're wanting to make sure that we identify, right, what is it that is going to be on the stepping stones or on the milestones that we have for our business that we are going to be teaching on. When we run a challenge, right, we are wanting to make sure the challenge is somewhat paralleled or has something to do with what it is that we help people with. That way, when they come and get help at this challenge, we are going to be able to make an offer to them at the challenge to start getting more of our help as a client of ours. So ultimately, right, when we're looking at picking a theme or coming up with an idea for our challenge, let's make sure that we pick something that is related to what it is that we help people with as a coach or a healer. And let's also make sure that it fits on that line. Remember, people are, going to meet you or have the opportunity to work with you, and they're going to be like here, and they want to get here. Ultimately, right, you're playing as that guide to help them get there. What is on that line that are stepping stones to helping them get there that you can put a challenge around that's going to help them, right, get one step closer to getting to where they want to get to? And then at the end of the challenge, you simply just ask them, hey, would you like to continue working with me as your coach? It's extremely powerful, but when you're picking a theme, that's how important it can be, because if your theme is off, it doesn't matter how well your challenge goes, you're not going to have anybody that's going to want to work with you, because none of them are going to be interested. They're not going to be interested in what it is that you do. So let's make sure that we pick a theme for our challenge that is going to be related to what it is that we do as a coach or a healer. Every single time one of our clients goes to run an online challenge, I always get asked this question: well, how many days should my challenge be? And there's really not a hard-pressed answer for this, although there are some guidelines that I would like to give you that we've found while running multiple online challenges for our coaching and our healing business. First off, really, we never really want to exceed more than 30 days. 30-day challenge is a lot. Now, we have done one 30-day challenge called the Profitable Presentation Party right here, at our business. And let me tell you, it was a lot, right? Every single day you're doing things, you're going live on top of what you are doing, right? On top of what you're doing for your business. Challenge can be, a bear, especially if you're doing a 30-day challenge. The big sweet spot that we found in regards to one of our challenges that we now run consistently called the 10K Payday Challenge is really at 5 days. We like to run our online challenges at 5 days because it gives us an opportunity to tell an entire story, but also gives us ample opportunity to work with people throughout an entire week, which allows us, right, to make multiple offers during that week to come and sign up with, right, what it is that we're selling at that online challenge. So ultimately, right, when you're looking at running an online challenge, really the only guideline is you need it to be more than one day, because if it's not more than one day, it's typically not going to be a challenge. Could you do a one-day challenge? You could, but typically we do them more than one day. Our sweet spot's usually around that 5. We started doing 7, although the weekends kind of had a big drop-off, so we wanted to kind of keep it at 5 and do a Monday through Friday, but you can do all the way up to 30. We've done it. It really just comes to the point of how much time and effort do you want to put into this challenge, and ultimately, right, understanding that if the challenge is working, you can keep making it bigger and longer and stronger if you want to, but ultimately at the end of the day, the length doesn't matter as much as what's in it, the content that's in it, and ultimately how much you're helping the people that's involved in doing this challenge. When running your online challenges, obviously we want to make sure that people are engaging. We want to make sure that people are coming. We want to make sure that people are getting the help and in being involved in the challenge, right? It's one thing just to register. It's another thing to actually come and participate, right? So one of the tricks and one of the things that we do at our challenges that's really, really helped us, and it's not something we found out, from ourselves. It was actually one of our good friends and former coaches, Marley Jacks, who actually helped us with YouTube, was actually running some challenges and kind of went over this with us. Ultimately, right, when you're running a challenge, one of the great things that you can do is you can gamify it. What do I mean by gamify? You can go and you can create a scoreboard. You can keep score during the challenge. People who come to these challenges or participate in challenges are usually very, very competitive. So when you keep a scoreboard or you keep score on what people are doing and then usually give away a prize or something like that, not only are you going to keep people engaged, but you're also going to identify who's ready to work with you and who's most engaged during this challenge. This is going to literally be like a big flag that's being waved at you of someone raising their hand and saying, hey, I'm interested in working with you because I'm interested in winning this prize, which is usually going to have something to do with working with you at some capacity. All right, so you're like, Sid, you've sold me on the online challenges. I want to run one, but I need to know one more thing. How am I going to make money from my online challenges? How am I going to get new clients? Well, I talked about it a little bit earlier in this video, and ultimately, right, just like every other profitable presentation that we run or at a virtual event or a live event, ultimately, right, there's going to be a few different ways that we can sign up clients. Now, I talked about one earlier on in this video where you can use your sales stack. This is the thing at the end of, what it is and of your challenge days, where you're presenting, right, the opportunity or the offer that you want to be presenting to people at that challenge, kind of like the next steps that they can take, right? Now, we don't do this every single day because it becomes redundant. People know it's coming. You'll see a big drop off. Usually we start right in the middle of the challenge. Usually if it's a 5-day challenge, we'll start on day 3 and we'll make our first offer. Then usually what we do is we'll make a second offer on day 5, and then we continually follow, right? That's the last day. We continually follow, right, the other ways that we would, make sales from from a profitable presentation or an online event, or a virtual event that we run over at our company. So ultimately, right, we're going to make our sales stack pitch usually 2 times during a 5-day challenge. We're going to weave it in and out of that challenge, right? So people can have multiple chances of seeing it and give them the opportunity. Another thing that we want to make sure that we do while we're doing this is we also want to make sure that maybe we can add bonuses to the offer. So the earlier people take action on this offer, right, they get bonuses. And if they don't take action on it early, those bonuses could just drop off. This is a kind of a big trick that we use when signing up people, is kind of taking bonuses away the longer they took action, because by doing that, this kind of added FOMO and people really started taking action a lot sooner. The other way that we can really make sales from our challenge is ultimately, right, by reaching out to the people that come to the challenge through what we call a deadline sequence. So as a challenge is going on and we're sending emails and reminding people to come, right when the challenge is over, this is when we can open our cart and make our offer for so long. And we usually like to open our cart for 4 days and send 4 emails in a deadline sequence, counting down how long this offer is going to be available. By doing this, this gives the opportunity to all the people who register for the challenge to sign up, and then ultimately, right, give those people that want to sign up that opportunity to sign up before the cart closes. And then last and certainly not least, the way we want to reach out and we want to sign up people from our online challenge is by reaching out to people who registered and they came to the challenge but didn't sign up. So we want to reach out to those people, look to schedule a strategy call with those people so that we can get on the phone with those people, answer any questions they had during the challenge, and then ultimately represent our offer to them on that call. Now, what do we do with the people that registered for the challenge but didn't come? Right, or didn't participate, or whatever it might be? Well, we still want to reach out to those people, but when we reach out to those people, we're not making them an offer. What we're doing is we're inviting them to our next event. Maybe that's a workshop, maybe that's a summit, maybe that's another challenge. But ultimately, right, we're inviting them to our next event so they can ultimately, have opportunity to come to our next event. And then when they come to our next event, we can already have people register for this event right when we come up with that idea or have it ready to go, or even before starting to promote it, so that we can have more and more people that are coming to our events each and every time that we run one. Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to go out there and make more money? Maybe you're wanting to put on an online challenge that we talked about in this video so you can go out there and sign up new clients. Or if that sounds like you, then I got a brand new gift for you that I'd like to give you down here in the description called the Profitable Presentation Pack right now. Now, the perfect Profitable Presentation Pack is going to be everything that you need to go out there and put on an online challenge. Go out there and put on a profitable presentation that you're going to need so that you can put it together, have it ready in under 30 minutes so that you can use it over the next 30 days to make more money and reach your first or your next 10K payday. It's absolutely free and you can download it down here in the description. Now, you're going to get 3 specific things when you download your perfect profitable presentation pack right now. You're going to get my script, my template, and my slides to help you build this profitable presentation in under 30 minutes so you can use it over the next 30 days to make more money. Just go down there in that description and grab your copy of the perfect profitable presentation pack right now. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. Let's go out there and make a choice to win today, not only by subscribing to this channel, but by going down there right now and grabbing your free copy of the perfect profitable presentation pack right now. We'll see you in the next video.